enforcement officers Paul Bohill and Steve Pinner are seeing more and more cases of people on housing benefit who are in rent arrears and in trouble. Today's case is to repossess a house in Harrow.
What I can't believe on these is that the rent arrears just escalate, don't they? How do they allow it to get this far?
According to their writ, the landlord is owed £10,000 by a female tenant.
Well, we don't know anything about it, though, do we?
Nothing at all. Do we need to, though?
Well, no, I suppose
if we
not.
know the whole story, we'll get all emotional about it. We'll be in tears sitting at the side of the road.
Oh, I don't want to do this job.
Well, please don't cry, you'll start me off.
Left all my coins and everything in me. That don't make a lot of noise, does it?
With no answer, their High Court powers enable them to break in.
Hello? Hello?
Clear downstairs?
Nobody downstairs.
Hello?
Nothing?
No. Let's have a look round.
Steve and Paul investigate the house for clues to the tenant's situation. It soon becomes clear that she has a young child.
We've got a photograph on there. We've got a lady who, I guess the nationality. I mean, the name sounds Portuguese, but the photographs there tell her own story. She's got one child who, on that picture, looks to be about 2 or 3 years old. We're then walking along here and we're finding debt collection letters through here, more debt collection letters, different companies, more debt collection letters. Brent's customer services threatening to take back £2,500 in an overpayment of housing benefit. And then in amongst it, we've got a guide to bankruptcy. A woman on her own here, got children, seriously weighed down with the debt problem. If we repossess a home, the people we feel sorriest for always are the children of the home. So they might be at school and they're going to come back and find that their home as it existed when they went to school no longer exists. I'm sending a message which says, please call me, Paul Bohill, Sheriff's Office. We'll insert the word urgent.
We've gained access as commanded and taken back the property. We're now making the property secure and it's now under seizure to us. So nobody can gain access unless we authorise it.
With the landlord now at the property, Paul finds out more about the background to the case.
Yeah, she was in receipt of housing benefit for some time. Were you receiving that? I mean, did the rent just suddenly stop?
Rent just stopped more or less, I don't know the exact date, more or less about 6 months ago.
So how long has she been here?
She's been here about at least 8 months. So the first 2 months, yeah, no problem. Then after she told me, she got made redundant. And then from then,
what did she do, do you know?
I think she's some sort of carer. That's what was written initially on her paperwork.
Okay. And how much is the rent?
Rent is £1,500 a month.
After 6 months without paying rent, the landlord felt compelled to evict his tenant.
It was all right up until they were paying rent, and then they started getting a bit not opening doors when I knock on the door, and you can easily tell they're inside because you can see the little kid through the window. That's why I gave them a chance. I don't really want to chuck a little kid out on the street, which is not nice to do, and what's been going on is not really a nice procedure to get a little kid involved, and really more or less today they're going to be out in the street. But they've had more than well enough notice and what the procedure would be if they don't pay or don't move. So they've kind of dug their own grave, really.
Paul's writ empowers him not only to evict the tenant, but also to seize and sell any of her possessions in order to repay the debt.
There's obviously not £10,000 worth of removable items in the house.
There's still no reply from the tenant. As the locks have now been changed, and as the tenant doesn't know yet that she's been evicted, Paul and Steve are concerned.
Now, we like to wrap it up. Now, we are mindful of the fact that she is potentially a single mother with a child, so we don't want to dispossess them on a cold night like this if there are other things that we can do.
Finally, the tenant rings.
Hello, Paula. Is that Paula?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paula, I'm a sheriff's officer. We've repossessed your house. Do you understand that?
No. I'm from my house now, but I'm coming my husband late.
So-
It's better to come tomorrow because I'm in my house tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but you missed the point. You cannot get back into your house because it's been
Why?
repossessed. Because it's been taken over by order of the court.
No. Where's the letters?
Well, no, I'm sorry.
Where's the postman or something like that? It's impossible. I have a child.
No, I agree with you. That's why I'm trying to make it easy.
No. It's impossible.
Well, I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do about it.
What you're doing is impossible. It's impossible.
How is it impossible?
It's impossible.
Why? Hello?
It's getting late. Paul and Steve are worried about where the tenant and her young son will spend the night.
If children are involved in a repossession, we immediately go into a completely different mode to contact the council, because where children are involved, the council have a duty of care to provide emergency accommodation.
2 hours later, the tenant finally returns. She has left her young son in the care of relatives.
Oh, I lost my job. The child need too much money because he's eating, he's need dress, everything. Now my expense for money all weeks is £45. I feel sick, I feel bad because I love my child. All days I have different letters for bills. It's difficult. Sorry.
As Paula has left her son with relatives, she isn't eligible for emergency council accommodation.
It's a huge, huge problem, this is. You know, £1,500 a month rent, where do people find that? The housing benefit system has now been capped, but we're at the sharp end, and the reality is that we do feel for it, because we're the people who see it.
Now I come my mom's house, but it's 1 bedroom and 1 living room. My sister in my house she come to visit me. Now we sleep 7 people in 1 house.
With Paula homeless and without transport, the sheriffs decide to drive Paula and her sister to her mother's house.
She's good to go now, so we've done the best we can. Bear in mind, we've now been here for like nearly 11 hours.